Hello, my Wayne Lunatics, and welcome to a game called Hidden Agenda. Now, this is a game that you actually control using your phone, which is just really cool to me. But it's also a game made by Supermassivegaming, and if you don't know who that is, that's people who made Until Dawn, Dark Picture Trilogy, and The Quarry. So I really hope it's actually really fun. But yeah. Alright, let us get into it. New game. It's also like a detective style game if you did not get that from, the screen itself. Black, white, gun, badge,
In story
bomb.
mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime
Okay.
and play the story you want to see.
Okay. I'll play the best story I can see, sir. At least I hope I will. Ripple effect. Noun. The spreading consequences of a single event or action. Every choice you make changes the future. Every choice. Some affect relationships between characters. Oh, that's sad. Others make waves that change everything. Interesting. So it's like every other game that you guys have made. Literally every other game. God, I do love their games though. They're very fun. Very good. I personally never played the Dark Picture Trilogy, but I've watched them and they looked really cool. I might play them at some point. Otherwise, I played Until Dawn and The Quarry. Hello, sire. What's wrong with you? You're naked. That's what's wrong with you. Okay. I'm assuming that's like a lot of just bombs. And that's a wire that's gonna explode, ain't it? Yep. Jesus, that was loud. That's why you don't break doors open. You gotta check them. Six weeks later. Okay. Oh no, not the Trapper. What a name, the Trapper. Officer Becky
You ready for this?
Of course
Marnio.
I'm ready.
Marnie.
Nice and easy. Textbook color. What's the
Yes,
play?
ma'am.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer inside the box.
Okay. No, wait, that's not the one I
I'm thinking
wanted
we
to
walk
do.
right through the front door. Catch him off guard.
Crap,
Got
I
it.
wanted to scope it out.
Keep the lamps on.
Ah. Whoopsies. Crap.
Please!
Stick together. There's no point in splitting up. Down, 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 down.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Okay. Bow, 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 bow. God, that's terrifying. Since it's right on my phone, I'm not using my controller, so I have to like be really careful. This is really cool, but super nerve-wracking.
What do you think?
I got a bad feeling
Cautious.
about this.
Oh god, this lag is... Oh hell. Ah! Ooh! Ee! Don't scream at me! Bow, 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 bow. Love the music, dude. It's really good. Hey, you. Freeze!
Hands up now!
To
Yeah,
shoot, move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
okay. So there,
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
is he going for the gun? No. He's not going for it. There's no reason to shoot him. That would be bad police work. I would be being a very bad cop
I will
if
shoot.
I went to
Don't
shoot him.
shoot!
Hey! Don't test my aim, fucker!
I am not
Hey.
gonna hurt her.
Please help me. Please get me out of here.
Okay, let's just be calm.
Hey. Hey. Easy.
Yeah, let's just be
Easy now.
calm.
Let's just take this nice and slow.
Hey, stop looking at the why would I say freeze? Okay, so I just tried to calm him down, so neither of these are good. What would I do? Crap. Oh,
Freeze!
apparently I'm doing this one.
Drop the gun.
Don't move.
I'm not shooting him. What? Why would I shoot him again? No. There's no point. Whoa! What? Whoa! Why'd you do that? Dude.
The hunt for the trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn.
Why'd
Finn
you-
is wanted in
why'd you
connection
shoot
with a
him?
string of grisly murders that has gripped the
He
city
didn't
and
do
claimed the
anything.
lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
What? He had his hands up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What?
the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your
Okay.
job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called trapper killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree.
Okay.
Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. These
Okay.
innocent people were targeted for no other reason than to play out Jonathan Finn's sick game. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes.
Why would he
ask
do that,
that the
though?
court consider Jonathan Finn's voluntary confession of his crimes. He has spared the victims' families a prolonged trial, and in doing so, has demonstrated a glimmer of remorse. Therefore, it is my recommendation that Jonathan Finn be spared the death penalty and instead sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Thank you.
Wait. So he just
Jonathan Finn, you have committed crimes of such a depraved nature that this court has no alternative.
he said he
but to
wasn't gonna
sentence you to
hurt her, and
death by
then
lethal injection.
he admitted to everything.
This court is adjourned.
If he was a serial killer, wouldn't he have just killed her? Interesting. Also, he did a little grin there, so something else is going
Tap the
on.
logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies,
Okay.
and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
Okay. Yeah, I wish I could show you guys
I
what
am
it was,
Ray
but I
Weaver,
can't.
and this
It's on the
is
phone.
the
Sorry.
Patrol. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper.
Johnny
Sucker's been on
Finn.
death row for 5 whole years. Mr.
Jesus.
Trapper's only got 48 hours left on our big blue marble, so I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey,
Okay.
So, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard enough, you know? So he got messed up as a kid. That's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear
It's
you.
true.
But it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look at Marnie for one.
Although, I mean,
Promotion to homicide, metal,
it-
works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess
it depends.
what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud.
What?
Mishandling evidence, improper conduct, who knows
No.
what else?
Damn. Guess you never know who's one of
I
the good
am
ones.
not dirty. Screw you. But I mean, it really depends. How badly were you messed up as a kid? Because, like, It could be like, oh, well, your parents yelled at you a few times and, you know, you weren't allowed to do many things. You had very strict parents. That's one thing versus, like, being beaten or stuff like that. Now, still, it doesn't really give you the right to harm other people because of
I
it,
hope you all had a
but
nice, relaxing
it does
weekend.
give a reason.
2 new John Does.
Oh, interesting.
That's a dozen active cases in the last 2 weeks. We're on a hot streak here, and it ain't in the right direction.
We're doing our best, sir. At least, some of us are.
Son of a bitch.
We're all on the same team here. Bring me some wins. That's all.
Okay. Detective Becky Marney. Homicide.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you.
Okay.
Ever since he got internal affairs eyes on you, he acts like some kind of moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
No.
Yeah. No, not really.
IA crawl further up your ass?
The world's first human-sized piece of talking excrement thinks I stole evidence. In different circumstances, we would be famous.
Yikes. But hey, at least everyone knows he's a turd.
Yeah.
I would keep your
Nice
distance
one.
until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
You right?
Yeah.
Detective Marney, come here a minute.
Okay, fine. What's up? File away, buddy. File away. The box over
I
there.
know you gotta be hating this.
Yeah.
Come on. You're a good cop. I know you didn't contaminate the crime scene intentionally.
You know me pretty well.
Look, just tell me you're doing all right? I don't think I forgot what happens in 48 hours.
The Trapper's execution?
It's because of us. Because of you, he's getting his ticket punched, and that's a heavy load.
Wait, why isn't it all... What? I don't care about him. I've been better.
I'm a bit anxious is all. I want to get it over with.
So does everybody else on the planet.
I'm
We'll
gonna
make
be
it a national
honest.
holiday. The
Good
day
person.
Detective Marley finally got a good night's sleep.
I'll call the calendar.
Hee hee. Ooh, what's happening?
Got your
My
message.
screen
Heading to
just
see your
freaked
client
out for a
now.
second.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have
Okay.
much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
wanna
You know,
give me a
I'm
little
gonna try
preview?
and be very good,
Kind of a
very
tough
good
nut to
person.
crack.
Very nice.
Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
I don't want to
We
be
need
a
to get him to
jerk.
talk about Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You
Try and
got a
keep
plan?
people alive and all that. Yeah, I'm an optimistic person. I know how to get what I need.
Call you
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. I'm a smart lass. Smart lassie.
Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me?
See,
You've got
I
5
got
minutes,
pepper
'cause
spray in
Round and
there.
I'm outta
I'm
here.
very smart.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody.
Whoa, that voice.
I used to blame God for what happened.
At Las Palmas?
That was
The
weird.
orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers
All
once
right.
you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The
A
confession, the
dirty,
murders,
sinning
everything.
liar.
Oh, so now you didn't kill them. The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did?
Adam? Was it Adam Jones?
Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage.
Well,
Things
that's
we'd been
nice.
through together. Who could blame him for killing them?
What things? Adam doesn't exist. Liar!
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
But
I'm
you
curious.
have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we've seen some shit together. Makes you close. Adam escaped, and I found drugs.
Okay.
I was high from the moment I got out of there. And a couple of years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and bringing up all that old shit from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again. Can't be
Okay.
me, because I'm in here. Makes sense, right?
Pretty
It
convenient.
does make sense.
Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a henhouse.
Oh God.
You have no idea what it was like in there.
Jesus.
The playroom.
Oh.
Well, that's what he called it.
This is gross.
I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there.
Ooh.
Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage is still standing. So where is he?
Adam, now? No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
You gonna draw me a treasure map, baby? Yeah. Go ahead. What's happening? You got the Wilhelm scream in the background. That's great. Everyone loves a good Wilhelm scream.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh. Fun fact about the Wilhelm scream. The guy who did it actually was just sitting in his basement recording himself screaming over and over again until he got the one he liked the most.
Stop.
And then
Finn?
used that one.
Stay back.
I just want to talk.
It's kind of funny. It's the idea of some dude sitting in his basement screaming to himself for however long. I believe him. He seems like a decent guy.
Hey! 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 Settle down.
He didn't do anything. Why is everyone attacking this poor guy? He isn't done. He literally hasn't done anything to hurt anyone yet.
How do you think?
I got a
I'm
report back on
fine.
Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Lana, your client just tried to assault me, okay?
You don't know
He's
that.
dangerous. If you're looking to get him out of here, it's not gonna happen. Ever.
Jesus. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to do
That's
anything.
not what I'm after.
Then why bring me out here?
If you tell the judge about Adam Jones, maybe he'll grant Finn a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana,
That would be helpful.
it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Come
Adam
on,
Jones is
Felicity.
reasonable doubt, Felicity.
Think about
I
it.
never wanted the death sentence, but I just don't think this is enough to stop it from happening.
Finn is not a good man, but he is not the trapper. And if he dies, the trapper is still out there.
You're right. Let's take it to the judge.
You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Don't thank
Yo,
me.
judge! Yo, judge. I got some cool stuff to show you. And we're here immediately, okay.
Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole
Miss Petty.
Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Is she really
Now,
petty or
in my
what?
experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
I wish. That'd be really
Are you
cool.
buying his story?
Okay. So I'm trying to convince a judge right now. So I need to not be like, oh, super optimistic. So yeah,
I have doubts,
It's
but
possible
we do have
that
a record of an
it
Adam
doesn't
Jones
work,
at the
but
orphanage, same time as Finn.
it's
Has
worth
anyone
looking
spoken
into.
to Jones?
He's been presumed dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think? Well, even if Jones exists, how can you be sure Finn can track him down?
Well, we don't know if we try, but he can help. I know I just said I don't want to be optimistic for this part, but this is one that I want to be
I'm not
optimistic
sure
for.
what the truth is, but I know it's out there, and we need
It's about
time to find
playing
it.
the person, right?
Apparently, you need to
You
release a
gotta be
convicted
nice, you gotta
serial
be
killer to find
confident,
it.
Just long
you
enough
gotta do certain
to
things to
lead the
make people
police to Adam
understand,
Jones.
make people
You're full
listen.
of surprises, Miss Graves.
You're
Well,
right.
if you were in my position, what would you do?
I'm gonna be confident. Confident.
I think that he can help us. If you grant Finn a single-day release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
See?
I
We
see.
might.
All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
That is not
Thank
enough
you.
time.
Hey,
That is
Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
3 hours
actually
is
went for
nowhere
it?
near enough
Surprise the
time.
heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. Head over to homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Don't
Oh
thank me
jeez,
yet.
that was really quick. It's like when someone calls you a really dumb nickname and you're just like, don't call me that. Do not call me that. Jeez. Meeting room 01.
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a tale for you to go and spin the judge's head around.
A man is about to die.
I'm sorry to spring this on you. We all want the same thing. A man is about to be put to death, and we need to make sure he deserves it.
Oh, Jonathan Finn deserves it. Of that I am sure.
Then let's figure
Who
this out.
exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage. But you know what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place
Hey,
down.
don't swear.
So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
Okay, well, he does have impeccable timing, but at the same time, he would die. Like, if this doesn't go his way, he dies. So what's the point in lying at this junction? What's the point in lying? Just covering all possibilities. There's something there.
I think there's something there.
There is.
Judge
There's
thinks
gotta
so,
be
too.
something.
He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
Shit, no. I would remember they found something like that.
I was wondering, Mr.
So that was
Hillary.
just a really weird
so,
response.
when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to
His
suspect
head does
anyone
not move
but
that
Finn.
much.
I do recall only,
It's weird.
submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed.
Look
of
me in
seeing
the
him
eyes
in
when
a
you
shot.
talk to me,
So
boy.
there was more evidence left to analyze.
Well, yeah, trace signatures.
Do you have access to all that data?
Not just hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marnie, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words.
Oh my god.
Missed opportunity.
Calvary,
Could
shut
have
up.
Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
Dude, just be quiet. I kind of would be hostile, but
I think I'd
gotta
like to
keep
hear
this
from Detective
civil,
Marnie,
if you will.
if you don't mind.
Sure.
I fear we're gonna get
Catherine
kicked
Hope
out
was
if
a
we're
social worker
not
at
civil.
Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress.
Mm-hmm.
I was closest to the scene, so I went solo.
Why is it all black and white?
Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
I like how it's black and white to like... Oh, never mind, it's in color now. I was gonna say I like the idea of it being black and white because, that would just... It would make it seem more like it's a flashback. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Now let's search. Figure out what's all around here. Well, there's a trash bag and a wheelbarrow. Jesus Christ. Also a dog. Nice little poochie. That actually kind of scared me.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway. No perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Did someone just run out of the trailer, or did the door just swing open for theatrics? I don't know.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Alright. Okay, so we need the bag. Move around. That, and then the footprints I see right over here. Come on. Right here. There we go. Perfect. Nice, I did it. Detective found. Detect found. Footprints. Detect found wire cutters. So my full name in this is actually Detective Doc, but I don't know why it cut off half my name. Someone who's smart for once actually pulls out their gun immediately instead of waiting. This is a revelation in gaming and movies and everything in general that isn't real life, and sometimes real life. That's not good. I don't like beeping. Don't open the door too wide. Oh god. You okay? No, you're not okay. Got a little too rowdy in the bed, I think.
Help me. Please.
Okay. Just keep quiet.
Stay quiet. It'll be
Who did
okay.
this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here.
Come on, quick.
God.
We don't have a lot of time.
Please.
If there is a bomb
What's
strapped to
happening?
you, it's probably got a timer. You're gonna die. That's what's happening. Help. Why would I flee? We have to help them.
Remove the timer.
God, we have to help them. It is our job. Shut up. I'll save you. Hold on. See? I can save you. You just have to shut up. I don't know why I didn't have a knife on me, since I am a police officer, but whatever, I guess. Yeet the bomb! Jesus! What happened to your hand? Did you break your hand? How did you... Like, did the explosion blast something into your hand?
Had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
At least I
It
did
wasn't the kind of thing
something.
I'm
You know what?
eager to
Screw
repeat.
you.
Ben must have seen you coming. Pulled
Jackal.
Houdini before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
Do you know that Houdini was actually... How to get away, or... Don't care about admiring someone. How to get away?
Finn get away?
I tried to lock down the perimeter, but Finn was long gone by the time backup arrived.
So how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system.
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the tip,
Interesting.
spotted at a squat, he just happened to be driving by.
Shit just seems to fall on your lap, detective.
At least I caught him. dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
Oh my god. Shut up. Come on, try working together,
Okay,
please.
let's ease up on the pissing contest, all right? Let's at least try to pretend to work together.
Okay, I think we've opened up enough old wounds for one day.
Oh, come on, man.
Trapper case shook us all up.
Sergeant.
I'd say we've been more than patient.
What?
Is there anything else you wanted to know?
Yo, what side of the bed did you wake up on? Yeah, do you have Adam's forensics?
Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
That'd be
Not
helpful.
from his death.
Were there samples taken when he
Really?
was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me?
Oh
You're
my god,
wasting
dude.
the time of this entire division, you understand?
Shut up.
I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
No.
We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it, Miss Graves.
God, we're gonna have to send in the cavalry to stop Calvary. Jesus. Okay.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah.
I just
Yes?
wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful.
Hey, baby, you reading that?
Oh, hey, what are you doing tonight?
What?
I've got a huge stack of files at my apartment.
What?
Not
What?
gonna be able to get through it on my own.
You know, I think I'll take a pass.
What?
We'll let you know if anything comes up.
Fair enough. Have a good one.
Wait, no. Okay, well.
Huh.
Fine, I'll do it
A rat
alone.
trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage.
Was that
After
because
the
I
murder,
didn't
the trapper
compliment
rigged a
her?
shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed.
Huh.
Second target, Frederick LeMay. Orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside his body wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller.
Okay.
A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marnie. Were the
Okay.
initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets, the 3rd Precinct police?
That's a very interesting theory.
Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Tom. Who's Tom? Screw Tom. Hey,
Becky.
Calling Becky.
How you doing, Becky?
Hi, Detective Marnie. This is Felicity Graves.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling so late, but I've just been going over the case files and... Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
Sure. Hit me.
Was the trapper getting 3rd Precinct? I don't... The rat chaps don't matter right now.
Well, I noticed that all of the first responders were from the 3rd Precinct,
Yeah.
including yourself. And do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
You don't sound sure. Can you think of a motive,
Well,
maybe?
I'm not trying to accuse the cops of anything, and I know you were one of the responders, too. So that's kind of why I was wondering if there might be something there, some grudge. You knew the other cops, right?
Do you know if there's any reason to think that Finn might have targeted them?
Honestly,
Any at all?
I could think of a million reasons. I was in the 3rd Precinct, sure, but I got out of there as soon as I could.
How do you mean?
Place was a hellhole, at least back then. Drugs,
okay.
bribes, you name it. Those were not good guys.
Still?
A lot of it cleaned up pretty soon after the trapper killings.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, well, thank you. You've been very helpful, Detective Marnie.
No problem. And call me Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
Oh, that's so nice. I should have complimented her in the room, but I didn't because I'm a dummy. State Park Cabin.
This is
31
125
hours
to
until
1016.
Finn's
Make an
execution.
entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
Okay. Don't worry, there's so much caution. I don't have my gun raised. I don't even have any sort of weapon, just flashlight.
This is the police.
Highest of caution.
Anyone
And I'm gonna
here?
yell. So much caution. No, it's good to announce yourself, especially if you're a police officer. Because if there is someone hiding, then they'll know that there's someone there that could either help or hurt them. It's just good to be sure. Nice boots, dude. I used to have a pair of boots like that. But then they got too small on me.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, dear God.
Sir, can you hear me?
No, I cannot. Jesus. Christ, what happened? Did he explode? Okay.
Hey, what's going on?
Becky, it's
What?
it's not good. The victim. It's one of us.
Oh God.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but call came in, there was a body. Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a trapper murder.
There's no way it could have been a trapper murder if the guy you guys are claiming is in there. Who is it?
Police. Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't... That's ridiculous.
I don't know all the details yet. We're still sorting through the mess. It's pretty rough in there.
Oh my God.
No, not Calvary. I don't care that much, but he's still a person, and it is sad that he is dead now. Ugh. Disgusting.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks
Shut
like
up.
Calvary was indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Hookers?
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Yeah, that's a lot to go on.
Calvary's firearm was discharged, full clip. But the only blood in here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged.
He had 3 bullets in his clip.
Fuck.
That's just dumb. Okay. Okay. That. This. And the bullet holes are up there. Got it. Nice. Got them all.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss?
It's a really good point. Why would he miss? Hmm? It's almost like a setup.
It's really him.
That is a rat trap. Nice picture. Did you see that?
Nothing useful.
Becky, look down. Becky, down, look down. You look down. How did you not see it? Do you just not care?
I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
Don't even do this, man. I was at home, okay?
I was home.
Alone?
Yeah. So?
I just... You know how this looks, right?
What are you
Come
saying?
on, man.
Everybody knows how you two felt about each other, Peggy.
I didn't...
Jesus, Carl.
Just be
I
careful.
didn't kill her,
Peggy,
man.
please.
Screw you! No, this is
What am I
insane!
thinking? Stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I hated Calvary. I hated Calvary, but not like this.
Peggy.
This is insane. This just makes things a million times worse. And you're not helping.
This really does. You're not helping. Jesus! What? Why did it explode? Breathe. Breathe, man. How did you survive?
That's the end of part 1.
What?
Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
How did he survive? Whatever. Yeah. So that was the first part of the game. I will continue this in the next episode. But, this is really cool. This is actually really fun. I do like the choices and all that, like the ripple effects and stuff. It's really interesting to look at. Otherwise, so far the characters look really cool. The game itself looks really good, especially for it being made in like 2017, so that was 5 years ago. Not too long ago, but it still looks really good. So yeah. Yep, that's the first episode. I'll be continuing this right from right here in the next episode. But until then, have a wonderful day.